New Zealand is a land where adventure meets tranquility, where stunning landscapes are matched by the warmth of its people. But did you know that this island nation has some truly surprising secrets? From its unique wildlife that exists nowhere else on Earth to its quirky customs and hidden gems, New Zealand offers more than meets the eye. Let's dive into the fascinating and lesser-known aspects of this incredible country that might just make you want to pack your bags and explore it for yourself. Number 1. Home to the world's heaviest insect. Were you aware that the world's heaviest insect can be found in New Zealand? Meet the giant weta, an insect so large that it is heavier than a sparrow. The giant weta can grow up to 4 inches long and tip the scales at 2.5 ounces. It is more massive than a sparrow and roughly the same weight as a small bar of soap. And can you imagine, these large bugs are unable to leap or soar. Their large size is due to an intriguing occurrence known as island gigantism. With approximately 5 million individuals and close to 30 million sheep, the ratio comes out to be roughly 6 sheep per person. Sheep farming is not just a unique piece of information, it plays a crucial role in New Zealand's economy. The extensive grasslands in the country are perfect for sheep farming, which plays a vital role in the agricultural sector. It's not solely about the figures. The quality and taste of New Zealand lamb are admired all over the globe. Farmers in this area have honed their skills to make sure that New Zealand lamb is exceptional in global markets. Indeed, the nation is among the top global lamb exporters. This increased need has been a factor in boosting the economy, sustaining numerous employment opportunities, and making a substantial impact on the country's prosperity. Number 3. First country to give women the right to vote. Were you aware that New Zealand created history more than 100 years ago? It was the initial nation to grant women the privilege to vote. Democracy involving all individuals in the decision-making process. Number 4. High car ownership rate. Are you aware that New Zealand has one of the highest rates of car ownership globally? In a nation with only 4 million inhabitants, approximately 2 million vehicles are being driven. There is over 1 car for every 2 people. So, what is the reason for the high rate of car ownership in New Zealand? Let's analyze it step by step. To begin with, in New Zealand, the breathtaking scenery and the sparse population make owning a car nearly necessary. Driving a car allows you the flexibility to discover and appreciate the stunning landscapes of forests, coastlines, and mountains at your leisure. Yet another factor is the nation's robust love for automobiles. New Zealanders have a strong affinity for their cars, which is evident in the number of vehicles they own. Having a vehicle is essential for numerous New Zealanders, whether it's for daily drives or exploring the South Island. Further, the idea became popular fast, drawing adventure seekers worldwide who were excited to feel the exhilarating rush of falling freely from high altitudes. Number 6. Alarming suicide rates. Among developed nations, the country's youth suicide rates are one of the highest. Initially, understanding the scale is crucial. Data shows that young individuals in New Zealand are at a much higher risk of suicide compared to their counterparts in various affluent countries. This is an urgent problem that impacts families and communities nationwide. Why is this occurring? There are many factors that add to this issue. Primarily, the youth in New Zealand encounter pressures from multiple sources, such as academic demands, social media, and the general difficulties of adolescence. These stresses may seem too much at times, especially when lacking sufficient support. The positive update is that New Zealand is not turning a blind eye to this crisis. Efforts are being made by the government and different geothermal paradise so exceptional. For example, consider Rotorua. This area is among the most sizzling geothermal locations globally. In this place, there are bubbling mud pools, steaming geysers, and sizzling hot springs. Geysers, such as Pohutu and Te Puia, erupt every hour, spouting water high into the air, putting on a stunning show that draws tourists from around the world. New Zealand not only admires its geothermal characteristics, but also utilizes them. The nation decreases its dependence on fossil fuels by utilizing geothermal energy as a sustainable source. Geothermal power stations, such as those in close proximity to Wairakei, produce eco-friendly electricity by harnessing the Earth's inherent heat. This sustainable energy plays a crucial part in New Zealand's dedication to a more environmentally friendly future. Number 8. The Waitomo glowworm caves are magical. Imagine this. You step into the caverns, and as your vision, radiant beings. Number 9. The Lord of the Rings was filmed in New Zealand. Were you aware that one of the most cherished fantasy movies was shot in a location that resembles a scene from a fairy tale? The filming of The Lord of the Rings took place in New Zealand. The scenery in New Zealand is absolutely stunning. The country's varied landscape includes tall mountains, dense forests, and clear lakes, providing a wide range of scenic environments. Director Peter Jackson selected New Zealand as the filming location for The Lord of the Rings for this reason. For instance, consider the Shire. The scenic green valleys and charming grassy fields inhabited by hobbits were captured on film in the Waikato area, specifically in Matamata. The Hobbiton movie set, kept intact and accessible to the public, lets fans experience what it was like for Frodo and Sam. And we must remember Rivendell as well. The tranquil splendor of Rivendell was recreated in the Fiordland National Park. The breathtaking views and striking cliffs in this region, beautiful widespread pollution found in other regions of the world. Stringent environmental regulations are essential in achieving this goal, maintaining optimal air and water quality. The transparency of New Zealand's waterways is truly impressive. The lakes, rivers, and streams all over the nation are extremely clean, making them ideal for swimming, fishing, and other leisure activities. For example, the Waikato River, running through the center of New Zealand, is not just a beautiful sight, but also a great illustration of the nation's strict water quality regulations. Furthermore, New Zealand's commitment to conservation is seen in its extensive system of protected areas. Approximately 30% of the nation's territory is set aside as national parks, nature reserves, and other protected areas for conservation. These areas contain a variety of ecosystems and native animals, making them perfect for ecotourism and scientific studies. Fiordland National Park in Abel Tasman. Number 12. New Zealand's New Year's celebrations are summer, but there are Santa Claus parades. Ever wondered how New Zealand rings in the new year? While most of us imagine snow and winter chills, Kiwis celebrate in the middle of summer. That's right, New Zealand's New Year's Eve is all about sunshine, barbecues, and beach parties. With warm weather and long daylight hours, you'll find festive fireworks, lively outdoor concerts, and bustling street parties lighting up the night. But here's the twist. Despite the sunny weather, New Zealand still embraces some classic winter holiday traditions. Yes, you heard it right, Santa Claus parades. Even though it's summer down there, cities like Auckland and Wellington host these magical parades. Picture festive floats, cheerful marching bands, and Santa himself waving to the crowds, spreading holiday cheer in the sunshine. So, whether you're celebrating in snow or sun, it's clear. New Zealand knows how to blend summer vibes with festive spirit. If you enjoyed this peek into Kiwi celebrations,